Every rose has its thorn. My name is Rose, and I am one of Aaliyah's multiple personalities. God, I'm sexy. Oh, sorry. Damn, I'm gorgeous. Anyways, my name is Rose, and I'm one of Aaliyah's multiple personalities. I deal very closely with spirit. I work with other things that are very otherworldly, such as channeling energy, angels, demons, and the 5D. I naturally embody the Queen of Wands energy, hence the crown. And some things you should know about me is in our group, people consider me either the shaman or the psychic medium, but I just usually go by psychic in our group. But yeah, a fun fact about me though is that I was almost not created. Yes, Iris and I are like really close. And pretty much Iris is like the smart, brainy, logical one. I'm more the super spiritual one. We're both like opposites, but for some reason, we both work for some reason. Anyways, when we were created, Aaliyah almost pretty much gave Iris and I the old, but luckily fate had other things in mind. Now, with that being said, let's get into the oracle reading. This is going to be a collective reading for all signs. So it doesn't matter what sign you are. You could be currently going through this. You guys have already went through this. Or you could be going through this in the very near future. This is a collective oracle read. It can apply to any sign. I'm so beautiful. Now, anyways, let's get into this energy. What do you have for the collective oracle reading? Collective oracle reading for superstars out here. What do you have for the collective? The kiss. Interesting. Maybe I should move this down just a little bit so y'all can see the cards. Oh gosh. What do we have here for the Superstar Collective? I just want 2 more cards for the Superstars. What do we have here for the Superstar Collective? Guess I'll pull a card. I don't know why, but before I pull anything, I want y'all to know that I feel like maybe I'm being called to practice patience or something, because none of these cards want to come out. The Kiss and the Queen. What do you have for the Superstar Collective for the Oracle reading? What do you have for the Superstar Collective? Okay. The Offering. The Healer, the Storm. The Womb. We have Threshold at the bottom. The Prayer, the Storm. And the Healer. Let's get into this. So the first card out here is the Kiss. The Kiss talks about you guys recalling back to the very first time you've ever been kissed. Imagine what it felt like being back then. Having 2 things that were once separate come together. Remember how the air felt. how maybe there's something a bit electrical in the air, a little bit of spark, shall we say. I feel like that's what you guys should be recalling is more of that emotional energy, tapping more into your heart space with the kiss, going into your feelings a bit more. What's also sticking out is the moon. By the way, we do have a full moon. I believe it's tonight, I believe. Should be like a full moon of Capricorn or something like that. Anyways, the moon could be definitely having a bit of a factor on you guys because the moon has to deal with things that are hidden beneath the surface, such as your femininity, your emotions, your intuition, your dream state. I feel like a lot of us could be having this energy where maybe we're, I don't know, being called to take a bit more action towards things that we've always constantly been feeling here, deep within us. And for some of us with the kiss being present, this could talk about love, romance, something that someone has hidden deep in their heart. Interesting. We also have the queen here. The queen is like the expression of the masculine's ego, the king. These two go hand in hand. When the queen is in upright, she's working for the highest good of all her people. She rules with grace and dignity. As well as, like I said earlier, she's like the expression of the king's ego. So if he's ruling in a upright energy, she'll be doing the same thing. You can tell if one is off because the other one will be off. So keep that in mind, as well as the offering. The offering talks about us having to get rid of something that is special to us in order to get something that's sacred. Whatever this offering is, it could be anything. Like the example they use in the book is, I believe there was like a Buddhist monk or something who like sacrificed the day of silence, yeah, sacrificed the day of talking to achieve some sort of wisdom or knowledge. It does not literally be like you sacrificed your money or a job or a love connection. It could just be you sacrificing something of importance to you to get something else that is sacred, that's of higher value, or something that's a more of a necessity. At the top of the deck, there was Threshold. So we did a couple of readings yesterday, I believe. And for those readings, it's kind of mirroring what's going on today. A lot of us have been saying we want something. It could be a job, it could be a promotion, it could be a lover, it could be anything. There's something we've all been wanting. We've all been wanting some sort of change, some sort of growth, some sort of new. But with the Threshold card being here, there's actually going to be an opportunity or a chance for us to pretty much go after whatever this thing is. It feels like an opportunity is going to be presented at our footstep, but it's going to be up to us to take the action. Because Threshold talks about pretty much like you're on the cusp of some sort of change, but you need to take that next step. For a lot of us, the way I'm reading this Threshold card is calling for us to get out of our comfort zone. You know, go out there. I heard that Shaka Khan song. I think it's called "In the Fire" or something like that. But someone needs to go into the fire, go into the fray. You know, go beyond the looking glass. That's what I'm seeing here for you guys. Take that extra step that you're scared to make. I feel like that's going to be the difference between you having success and victory, or you guys having failure. It's in you guys actually going that extra step, trying to poke out. Could have some sort of divine counterpart. This could be about love potentially, because the king literally, I saw it sticking out. But we also have the healer card being here. The healer card talks about during this time, you guys could definitely be healers. Now, the healer card talks about pretty much like you're like some sort of wounded healer where like you're on your journey, and it's pretty much like you're constantly healing as you go. Because the thing about going through the spiritual journey and actually healing is healing doesn't ever actually stop. There's always something you can like keep going or healing from or learning from and growing from. So that's kind of the energy you're needing to be. It's in this energy of the healer. Constantly work on learning the lessons, or sorry, not learning, remembering the lessons you have already learned so that you do not repeat it. That's the important part about being the healer. Make sure you remember the lessons. Remember what you had to heal from originally so that you don't have to go through it again. You don't have to repeat it again or try to heal yourself from something that you've already been through once. I'm hearing do it right the first time, and you won't have to do it again a second time. Yeah. We also have the storm. The storm acts like the tower card pretty much in tarot. How like during this time, the storm is kind of like the effect to things being off in your life. It isn't the cause, it's the effect. Like since a lot of things that are not supposed to be aligned in your life, or sorry, since there are a lot of things that should not be, in your energy or things shouldn't be happening a certain way, but since they are, the storm comes to act as an equilibrium for everyone. It doesn't matter how smart or how wise you are, how rich or how broke you are, or how old or how young you are. No one can escape from the storm. The storm comes to pretty much balance everyone out. Like I said, this is the effect of things being off balance to begin with. It's not the cause of it. But definitely at this time, that's what's going on. So during this time where there's a lot of craziness possibly, you need to be focused on possibly going within. That's something that can help you out during this time of great change and stuff like that. Maybe you could be going through a change, or it could be going pretty much all throughout different areas of your life: romance, family, work, etc. But yeah, definitely take solace in a very nice, quiet place like your home or with a friend. That's what's going to help you out during this time. It's definitely, we're almost in Cancer season, so definitely being more at home since Cancers are more of a homebody energy. We have the prayer. The prayer card talks about you pretty much need to be more focused on what do you worship every day, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. It's paying attention to maybe your beliefs. Well, instead of thinking about yourself as the center of your own world, what if you put God or spirit or whatever you want to call it, Mother Nature, as the center, and see how then you would change your life. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do multiple piles today. I think I'm gonna just see what comes out. Cause like always, I don't know what's gonna come out of these oracle readings. What do we have here for my Superstar Collective oracle reading? Before I get to that, let's get some whispers of love. Like I said, there could be some sort of romance. But before anyone can love anybody else, we definitely have to learn to love ourselves. What did I have here for my Superstar Collective? With the whispers of love. Get to know each other. So it's about love. Romantic love. It says learn to meet another's need for love. The way I'm saying this is you guys definitely need to say you guys are definitely adults, because I know everyone on my channel is adults, 18 or older. It says pretty much what I'm getting from this energy is you and your person, whoever y'all are, I need to sit down with one another, talk to one another, and actually get to know each other, know each other's likes and dislikes, know each other's love languages. I feel like that's what this energy is about, where if there is some sort of romance here for oracle readings, is you guys can actually just sit down and actually learn one another. Seems for like pretty much common sense there. It says, listen with your heart. You are listening, but the need to hear with a loving heart. So at this time, once again, with us going to Cancer is definitely one of the more emotional signs. It's the most emotional sign. But we're being called here to actually listen to one another from a place of compassion and understanding, out of love. That's what we need to be doing at this time, is meeting people halfway, listening to one another. And actually, I said, it's whether it's family, friends, or a lover, actually try hearing people from a place of love. That's what we're needing, because love is the highest frequency of all. Mhm. Especially if this is about romance. What do you have for my Superstar Collective? Funny. What do you have for my Superstar Collective? One sec. Okay. We have forgiveness. What else? Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. I love you. These are powerful words. You know what? Heck, they all jumped out for a reason. Let me take them. We have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Remember when I told you guys to listen to each other? You listen with your hearts. That means also forgiving one another. Well, for starters, forgiveness heals not only, the situation, but forgiveness also heals you as well. Because the only person who's holding on to past pain, hurt, and resentment is you, and it's going to be hurting only you. So during this time, I feel like that ties back into listen with your heart. That means, once again, forgiving, having compassion, understanding. This is the top priority, especially if this is about romantic connections. Yeah, be a bit more emotional during this time. Yeah, but nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Yeah, look, people make mistakes. You got to learn to forgive and learn to let go. And whoever this energy applies to, holding on to a grudge won't fix anything. Or heck, even if it's towards yourself, stop holding yourself to impossible standards. Everybody makes mistakes and no one's perfect. So learn to just forgive yourself if this isn't about another person. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Yeah. I'm not sure what has gone on where someone is needing to forgive someone here or maybe forgive themselves. There are miracles and blessings, even in all those harsh lessons that you had to learn, or even in the quote unquote mistakes you made. But really, it's not mistakes, because every, like, thing that you've done that you felt like is a wrong turn, it's like there really is no wrong turn. Either way, you had to learn certain lessons in your life, period. It was either kind of now or later, but either way, these lessons, these mistakes, helped shape you into the person you are today. They made you this amazing person who's swine, who's sweet and kind, gentle, compassionate, understanding, loving, patient. So be grateful. Maybe things haven't turned out the way you wanted them, but at least you got what you needed from it. I love you. These are powerful words. I think that's what definitely we need to be focusing on, is the words I love you. Because love is not just words, it's an action. It's like what my mom said, love died on the cross for us. That's what love will do. Oh my gosh. Love will literally have you fall in love with the homeless man. Let's just go into an example. Love will make you fall in love with a homeless man, well, two different homeless men, and you end up sheltering them, feeding them, protecting them, guiding them, nurturing them, assisting in any way, shape, or form. That's what love is. Love is not just a word, love is literally an action. Love, if you truly love someone, it'll just show. bless me. And that's why you have to be careful saying those words, I love you. Because they're powerful. They hold weight. They mean something. They're not words you just randomly say just because you want to make a situation better. So slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. That's how these things work. The best things in life are the things you don't have to force. Learning to take your time. Learning to not rush. I'm hearing that Jordan Sparks song. One step at a time means no need to rush. It's like falling behind. Oh no, it's like learning to fly or falling in love. You need to give yourself time, whether it's loving a person or loving yourself. I feel like this oracle reading is really surrounding love because, once again, we are getting closer and closer to Cancer season, as well as Gemini energy is about the lovers. So this is kind of gonna be surrounding love, whether we like it or not. Okay, whatever. Just let it hang, I guess. But yeah, during this time, no matter what you are loving on, whether it's a person, yourself, a money, a job, or whatever, you need to give yourself some time to actually let things unfold naturally, organically, not force, not rush. Because when you rush, it's like you're more likely to make a mistake. So, like I said earlier, do it right the first time, so you won't have to do it again. Trust in God's timing, as well as we have to spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. Yeah, this is going to be a very key element. It's pretty much just listening and talking. Because one thing people don't understand is the power our words hold. There's a lot of weight behind our words. That's why, whether it's praying or casting spells, either way, words hold some sort of weight. And that's what we all need to be focusing on, is really spending time with one another. Actually listening to not only the words we tell others, but to what we tell ourselves. Being more understanding, being more compassionate. It's probably going to be a very straightforward oracle read then. Physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. What I'm getting this is it's really the little things. I'm not sure if people are taking certain things for granted, or maybe they have been in the past. This energy is giving me really just enjoy the stuff that money can't buy, such as a peace of mind, or having a loving family, or just someone who loves you. If it's like a romantic partner, someone you don't have to question their loyalty. You have to wonder if they're cheating on you or anything like that. That's what this energy is talking about. Enjoying the simple things, like enjoying a peaceful morning, or enjoying I don't know, just having a peace of mind, healthy bones. Enjoy your miracles or your blessings, no matter how small they may seem. It's about enjoying the little things. Maybe something as simple as touch. Something that maybe people take for granted. Last, we have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. No matter what you're going through, love will always see you through. It may be a bit gentle, but it's also very enduring. I feel like that's something you need to be focusing on, is just love. At the bottom of the deck, it says be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Yeah. Like I said, it's the little things. Just like being yourself, that makes a world of difference. All right, so let's get more oracle cards. All right. What? Okay. Teardrops. Great personal sorrow. Yeah. That could be what the forgiveness card is about. But I told you there could be a lot of changes going on. Maybe stuff that you're not feeling like you're ready for, or maybe this could be someone in your energy. But definitely there's going to be some sort of great personal sorrow, because that's part of the healing. That's part of also being open to love. We also have scales. Keep your life in balance. Yeah, definitely at this time, you're going to need a balance of everything. A balance of spirituality with practicality, a balance of the mental with emotional. That's going to be your key here. Kind of like the Cancer energy, the Chariot. Yeah, both the sphinxes represent the black and white, the balancing of two polar opposites. That's what you're going to be needing during this time. Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Yeah, I told you, true love is something you don't have to rush. It doesn't have to go strictly to the bedroom. Some of you guys are being called here to focus on stuff that's a bit more important. Like actual romance, actually courting someone, stuff that work its way possibly up to sex, like cuddling, holding hands, getting to know one another. Yeah, there has to be a balance. It can't just be just sex-based. Ring. A marriage will take place either in romantic or business. Yeah, this is a really good time for you guys. Like I told you, it's like there's something really going on, whether it's in business or it could be an actual romance. Because, like we say all the time, the heart chakra is the color of green. Green is the color of money. Whether it's in romance or it's in business, your heart's going to be your guide to whatever it is that you're wanting. That's why you're being called here to actually express it more. Whether if you need to cry or express an I love you if you mean it. That's what's needed here. Is your heart. And not being more focused on such sexual matters that don't matter. It's not about sex. You know what I heard? I heard that Lauryn Hill song. That girl, you better watch out. Some guys are only about that thing, that thing, that thing. Yeah. It's not always about that thing. But I digress. We have April. April is Aries season as well as Taurus. That's what you can be messing with or talking to here. An Aries or possibly a Taurus, or this could have been something that you guys could have been going through. Maybe it's already got the ball rolling and it started in April. Maybe you guys have been working on expressing yourself or getting balance, healing, crying, or like I said, trying to express love in a more healthier way. You have Kangaroo. Unsettled times need to plan ahead. That's possibly why you're being called to go a bit slower here. Maybe to plan around certain things that could potentially happen here. Because like always, things don't always go the way we planned. There's always going to be bumps along the way. So maybe that's why you're being called to take your time. Like I said, make sure you do things right. Plan ahead for certain instances during this time. Excuse me. Wedge. Someone's trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Yeah, this could be part of the problem. Some sort of third party interference is trying to come between maybe you and a business or you and something that you want just in general. Possibly a connection. Yeah, like I told you, there's always something. V, it says victory and some endeavor. Yeah, but don't worry though. You guys are going to be victorious pretty much if you keep doing what's advised for you guys, which is plan ahead, take things slow. Actually go for whatever it is that you're wanting here. Yeah, we have mountain at the bottom, says major challenge to overcome. What else for my Superstar Collective? What else do we have in for my Superstar Collective? Candle, you will be shown the way. I'm not sure how, but you guys are definitely going to be divinely guided. I feel like if you guys are uncertain about whatever it is that you want to do here, it's like it's going to be a path that just magically opens up. Like I told you before, with that threshold card that was at the bottom somewhere near there earlier. It's going to be an opportunity where you're going to have a chance to go after what it is that you said that you wanted. A path will be presented to you. But like I said, it's up to you whether or not you take action on whatever this thing is that you've been wanting, whether it's business or love. Bear. Danger, especially in money matters. Be careful. Definitely challenges are coming your way, which is natural. It happens sometimes. Camel. Persevere, and you will overcome problems. Yeah, but either way, you're also going to be victorious if you just stick it out. Plan ahead. Don't give up and don't give in. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Some of you guys, if this is talking about love, this could talk about platonic love. Your friends, your soul family, your soul tribe. If you guys are wondering how you're going to make it, maybe some of you guys need to call in your soul family. People who are similar to you. They don't have to actually be blood related to you. They could be people who just somehow they get you. Your souls feel like, you're familiar to one another. You're all very different, but you're all also similar. And for some reason, it just works. But definitely calling on your soul tribe is what's going to help you. Your soul family, your friends, people who just get you. Okay. What else for my Superstar Collective? What else? It is align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yeah, that's what I told you earlier, that storm card. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be thrusted out of your life or possibly thrusted into your life here. It's because, once again, it's because you need to get in alignment. The storm comes to balance everything out. This is pretty much like, like I said, the storm coming to fix this, this broken pieces of your life. That's what the storm comes to do. It comes to fix this. This, whatever is going on, has you feeling like you're split or caught between the two, or, feel like you're a bit not like yourself. That's what the storm comes to do. It comes to fix all that. Get you back into focus. I thought that's going to be a very important part of this journey here, is focusing. A lot of you guys can be split into too many things, and some of them are not even helping you. This could have, talk about having too many obligations, having too much expectations. You have dance with life. Do something to change your energy. No, literally. Some of you guys need to dance, or just do something that's fun for you guys in order to get out of this energy. Where I told you before, it's like, in order to first love someone, you have to first love yourself. So if you guys are in a very loving, fun, kind, compassionate, understanding, gentle, loving kind of energy, how do you expect to give that to someone else? If you guys are spread so thin from where you're burning the candles at both ends, how are you going to have time to even start a relationship or go after a business if you guys don't even have time to do it? That's part of keep your life in balance. It's like you possibly have too much stuff on your plate, which once again, still being off balance, because if you work hard, you have to play hard. That's why the storm card is coming here. That's why some things are being called to be let go. Because you cannot do it all. Not all by yourself. And if you need help, call on your soul tribe. Keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yeah, that's what I told you guys earlier. Your angels, your spirit team are definitely coming and assisting you at this time. Say you guys been asking for a sign, or you guys been praying for some sort of change. This is the time where miracles are going to start happening with this keepers of the earth. The candles where it says you will be shown the way. It's like it's going to be a path that's going to be presented to you guys, and it's something that you want to hear with the candle card. You possibly asked for this. You're not alone. Your prayers are being answered. But it's up to you guys to actually take the action that you're being guided to take. You will all know what that is for each one of you. So guys, it's starting that business. Yeah, break the chain. It says ancestral patterns. Healing, rewriting the future. Some of you guys could be the generational curse breaker in your family. See, like, I don't know if like no one had a successful business in your family. You'll be the one who has your very first successful business. Or say if like, I don't know, there was like a family who was like, like they strictly marry, like, it's about like it's a bunch of like, the whole family's Caucasians. They only marry other Caucasians. You're about the first one to marry a Hispanic girl or a black girl. Or like I said, you'll be like, the first person in your family. Say it's like a wealth thing. You only marry other rich people. You'll be the first one to date someone who is middle class. People are so funny. Stuff people say. It's like they have the weirdest expectations. It's like, how you gonna expect someone else not to pretty much to like the exact same thing you like, or to pretty much like do what you want them to do, when everybody has free will? That's so stupid. That's what I don't understand about generational curses. How is someone gonna control their kids to the point where like they're gonna do everything that they tell them to do and not let them have any free will to live their own life, and then wonder why they feel so split, torn, uncertain, or feel some sort of resentment? You have to let people be themselves. Otherwise, there's gonna constantly be a whole bunch of towers. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah. Once again, your angels are guiding you down a path. A lot of you guys, you ask for whatever this thing is, or this change, or this romance, or this job opportunity. So don't be fearful of it. Yeah, it says leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. A lot of you guys are going to pretty much just go. A lot of you guys prayed for what this thing is. Maybe for some of you guys, you're scared because maybe you don't see it here already. You don't see like, your partner. Or you don't see like, the job yet. You don't see all the money coming in yet. You're scared to do this thing. That's understandable. But if you don't ever go towards your dreams, your goals, or your lover, how are you ever going to get it? If you really want what you claim you want, you're going to take the action that's needed to get it. That's why the Cancer energy is the chariot, which is someone hopping in a chariot and going towards whatever they want. Excuse me, for better or for worse. That's what this energy is about. Going where you're called, and even, heck, I told you guys may not even know what's to come of this situation. Maybe you guys don't even fully understand why you're being called, but kind of just go. Like Elsa into the unknown. Go already. You'll figure out all the answers if you go. It's like, oh my, this is a good example. It's like if you guys are watching a movie. So this person who's watching the first 5 minutes of a movie, and they're like, someone's like, oh no, let's just say like they get into the middle of the movie. It's into the movie. It's 30 minutes in, and they're like, oh, who's so and so? Why are they going down that path? Why are they doing this? Why are they? That's someone who's, once again, it's like they're not gonna understand because they didn't watch the beginning. But if they, no, I think the first analogy I had was right. Yeah, let's go back to the very beginning, the first analogy where I said, pretty much, say like you watched the very first 5 minutes of a movie, and if someone next to you is like, maybe this is the first time they're watching the movie, and you've already seen it a couple of times, you already know why everything's happening the way it's happening, but you took a friend or whatever, and they're over here like, oh, why is so doing that? Oh, why, who are they? Where are they going? How they get there? Like, like they're asking questions all throughout the movie, but if you just watch the movie, you'll get the answers. If that makes sense. It's like if you pretty much keep doing what you're being called here to do, you'll get the answers. You don't have to keep questioning or wondering or, be scared, because it's like if you just go, if you just watch the movie, you're going to get the answers. If you just go down the path, you'll find what you're looking for. You won't know if you don't ever go. That's why someone's being called to just go. Yeah. Share your voice. Says come out of your cave. Persecution and expression. Someone needs to get out more. Go. Share your voice. Get out of your comfort zone. Like I said in the beginning, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And that's why someone is still, like I said, sitting on the threshold, sitting on the edge, waiting for someone to tell them to go. And they're getting all the signs. Someone needs to go because they know this is what they need to do. This reading is the confirmation. And for a lot of us, we've been scared to take that next step. Yeah. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Maybe that's why. Nowadays, there's a lot of people who would definitely call people out because, oh, your shoes don't look that nice. Or, oh, you're wearing like, that weird bonnet or whatever. Or you're wearing like, that beret that's ugly. Or you have the ashy knees or ashy elbows. It's like people are so worried about what other people are going to think. They're so worried about being clowned or being called names or being made fun of. And that's part of the problem. Hey, Terry, I love your hair. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But it says don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yeah, a lot of people are really concerned about all the wrong things. People are so worried about what other people are going to think about them. Or worried about, I don't know, if they're going to make a fool of themselves instead of actually being more focused on achieving what they want, not living in regret, not being miserable saying when they're on the deathbed, I wish I would have. This is that energy. Don't be afraid to go after what you want. Who cares what people think? A lot of people have said, like, will clown, like, who's a good example? A lot of people clown, like, celebrities. A lot of people, like, make fun of, like, of the dude who made, Netflix. Like, he literally got laughed at for even pitching the idea of Netflix because at the time, Blockbuster was the hottest thing. But he never gave up, despite what people told him that, to give up, because he didn't see that instant success. He didn't give up, and now look where he's at these years later. Now Netflix is the #1 streaming thing going on currently. It's kind of like that. If he would have actually believed what these people were telling him, he never would have done it. If he would have tried to dim to fit in, he never would have had the success he was looking for. It's kind of like that for you guys. Intuitively, you guys know what you need to do, but you're so afraid of being called weird or looking stupid or being called crazy or gay or whatever, to the point where it's like, you don't even go after it. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, and a teacher. Yeah, some of you guys could be some sort of mystic, some sort of transmuter, or some sort of preacher or priestess. Take it as it resonates. But you're here to make a big difference here in the world, whether it's through something you're creating. Maybe some of you guys, I'm not sure, I said the love that you could be focusing on could be something like, your YouTube channel, or maybe your hobby, maybe you're a singer or something. It doesn't have to literally be romantic love, but the thing is if you don't actually go out and create it, maybe I said like Netflix, go out and actually go towards whatever it is that you're being called here to go towards, because you're scared of looking stupid or whatever. You're going to feel stupid when someone else has that same idea and they're making millions off of it. That should be the inspiration. It's not living in regret. Mm-hmm. What's some advice for my collective superstars? What do we have for my superstar collective? What do we have for my superstar collective? It says star-crossed. For some of you guys, it is about love. Not all of you guys. Maybe not all y'all want love. Some of y'all say y'all finding your soul tribe, your soul family. Some of you guys, it's a hobby that you really want to turn into a career. Take it as resonates. But for the ones who do want love, go after your lover. If there's some sort of distance, it's because definitely someone created it. But if someone made a mess, go and fix it. That's part of that forgiveness card that was here earlier. Express your desires and be open to forgive. Or this is that said you were wanting forgiveness, you actually go and go get it. Especially the one who made the mistake. Learn to actually fix your mistakes. Last, we have water card. Yeah, for all of us, it's like there's definitely stuff that's been boiling inside you for a long time. As I told you, it's like for everyone, it's like we've all been wanting something. But the thing is, it's like you have to actually have enough courage to go after it. with that water card. You can't deny or pretend or keep acting like it doesn't exist. 'Cause with the water, it's giving me like what's it called? That champagne bottle. If you shake it, eventually it's gonna pop. You bottling things up inside isn't gonna last forever. It's gotta come out in one way or another. Heck, even let's use stress for example. If you don't physically show that you're stressed, it'll start to come out through like zits, which is your body showing that maybe you're stressed out. So take it as resonates. But either way, you gotta let it out, whatever it is for each one of us. You have femme fatale. Some of you guys, you can be dealing with someone who's a bit, I don't know, clingy, but like it's like they use their sexual prowess to get what they want here. Some of you guys, maybe that's what you are as a femme fatale. You have, sexual abilities here. You use what you want. You use what you have to get what you want, which can be your beauty, your looks. Look, that's how you get it. Get it how you live it. Ain't no shame in it, okay? But definitely that's something you guys need to be a bit mindful of. It's pretty much like, using whatever you have to your benefits. Some of you guys, it's your looks. It's your beauty. But another I'm reading is there could be sort of third party if it's about love and trying to block a connection. So keep that in mind. We have haughty and saboteur. Yeah. You know when someone's like a hottie here? Gives me divine masculine energy. Another I'm reading this with saboteur. Is this someone who's usually the saboteur talks about someone's like, a bit of a shit talker. Like people have like their inner saboteur, that parts of them that kind of like eats out or tells them like, they're not good enough or like, like they'll never amount to anything or this is impossible. It's that part of you that pretty much like tells you can't do something before you even start. So pretty much it's like you knocking yourself down in your head before you even actually decided to go after it. Yeah, someone's trying to block me from him. Girl, I believe it. Here's what I'm going to say, though. Don't listen to those saboteurs, whether it's your inner saboteur in your head telling you can't do it, or whether it's someone else in your head trying to block you from something that you want. No matter what it is, don't let someone try to tell you about your destiny. Try to tell you about you. Because like I said earlier, with the victory card being here, victory is it. You're going to have some sort of victory in some endeavor. If you keep going, just don't give up. Be persistent. Even if you guys don't even believe you guys can do it, like tell yourself you can. Like, oh my gosh. A good example is one thing that I've been teaching Aaliyah is that sometimes she still thinks she's like the nerd that she used to be way back in high school. Who used to be overlooked and ignored and no one paid attention to. So like I have to tell her things like to pretty much like get her in her mind that she's gorgeous, she's sexy, she's beautiful. So some things I try to do is like I try to be like her hype man, where I'll be like, don't laugh at me, okay? But I'll be like, oh, you're so sexy, like like, oh damn, you're so fine. Like if I could, I have a machine that that could clone you just so I can make love to you. Oh my gosh, we just pretty much like act as each other's hype man because sometimes like you need that person who's up there encouraging you. And for you guys, maybe you don't have that, but you need to be that for yourself. Encourage yourself. Like you guys feel like like you're a nerd or something like that. Tell yourself how sexy you are. Look at yourself and tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am sexy. I am radiant. I am magnificent. I am magnetic. I attract everything I want into my life. Feed yourself that positive affirmations. Thank you so much. I feel goofy saying that aloud. But yeah, that's what you need to do is feed those positive affirmations. Because like I said in the beginning, your words hold more power than you think. And so do others, but pretty much like, feed more of the positive into you. And that's how you're going to become victorious. Stop saying you can't and say you can. Or stop letting other people tell you can't do something when you know you can. Tell yourself over and over, you got this, you got this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Even if you don't believe it. Eventually you'll just do it. That's the saboteur part. Be very mindful of that. What else for my superstar collective? We have Gemini and Trickster. This goes hand in hand. Gemini, people say that we are two-faced, but really we're multi-dimensional beings who are like onions. We're layered. So for some of you guys, you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be a Gemini, but there's definitely some sort of trickster energy surrounding, I guess, a Gemini. Maybe someone is not showing their true selves here, Or this could be people around you who could be like I said earlier, maybe surrounding you, telling you that they love you, they want you to win. But like people could sometimes say one thing, but their actions do the polar opposite. Look at you said I'm a Gemini, but okay, hey Gemini gang, period. Okay, whoop whoop. Shoot, we get a lot of hate then. You know what I'm talking about. People be hating on us. That's because they don't understand. They like to make us out as to be the bad guy. But really, we're not. We're just complicated. And if you take the time out to actually listen and understand us, you'll realize, like, we're not so bad if you listen. I digress. Back to what I was saying, though, trickster energy is there's definitely some sort of mischievous energy surrounding you if you're a Gemini, or you could be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't have to be literally a person. Like I told you, it could be you tricking yourself out of a blessing, not believing that something is good. For each one of you, it's different. Hmm. What else got it for and I don't know why they hate so. Me neither. That's the craziest part. People hate us, but it's like when you ask them why they hate us, they don't even have a genuine answer. They have to literally make some stuff up. And when people like double check to see like if it's true, they see every time that it's not. Like it's really weird. That's why I said I love being a Gemini because it's like I've grown to kind of enjoy it and appreciate that because it's like it helps us see the real from the fake. Because I said we don't ever switch up on people. We really stay genuine and true. The people believe what they want to believe about us, and that helps you see who is really rocking with you from the beginning. If they believe the lies, or if they believe the hate, or if they hate you for no reason. It's like they hate us because they want to be us, really. But I digress. Just a lot of jealousy and envy because we're authentic. Introvert. You guys could be an introvert, or someone is around you could be an introvert in this situation. You or your person. We have chemistry. Yep. If it's about love, you and your person definitely have chemistry here. It could be you and a Gemini. But the thing is, like I told you before, someone has to actually make the move. Speak up. Go after what you want. If it's a Gemini, or maybe Gemini, this is for you. If you something that you want, go after it. Mhm. What else we got here for my superstar collective? Yeah, all of us are definitely called to make the action. Literally, the knight. This gives me the Knight of Wands energy, Knight of Swords energy, going after something that you're passionate about very quickly. That's literally what the energy is all about. Going after whatever it is that you're wanting here. Starting to repeat itself. If it's love, go after it. If it's a friend group, go after it. If it's a job, go after it. Nothing should stop you. You have Dancer and Lilith. Yeah. You could be a dancer, or someone, maybe a third party could be some sort of dancer here. Because the Lilith talks about someone who's like, it's like the bad, darker, feminine, sexual energy. It's like there could be someone who, I said once again, ties back to that femme fatale energy, where someone could be using their sexual prowess to get what they want. Someone could be a dancer. Once again, no shame in that. Get it how you live it. I ain't shaming no one. That's how you get your shmoney. But like I said, if you're holding on to someone just so that somebody else won't have them, that's a problem. Because you're not wanting this person or this thing because you genuinely want it. You're like that mean girl, whoever this energy is. It's like they're like the mean girl who have it just so someone else won't have it. Zara trying to make the effort. He got quiet. He's a Gemini too. Oh, girl, if that's the case, then work on you. Work on you. Let him come to you. That's something we divine feminines have to learn. Is with us being the Queen of Swords energy, we're very direct. Like we were like, if we see a problem, like, oh, let's fix it immediately. Well, sometimes we won't be able to fix, especially if it's like with people, because everyone has free will. Everybody has free will. So pretty much someone will come to you when they're ready to. That's why for you, maybe you need to, I said, mingle more with friends. Or actually, go find a hobby that you really, really like. And it doesn't always have to mean love. And if it is about love, then let this man come to you. Stay in your feminine energy, which is hard because we're like the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, or the King of Swords, which is still masculine energy. The Gemini energy is literally masculine energy. That's why we're kind of like the go-getters, if you really think about it. But in this case, we can't rush whatever this is. So just try not to. Definitely. Let this person come to you. You stay in your divine feminine energy. Like, do your makeup, sis. Look cute. Take pics. Get your hair did. Put some lipstick on. Throw on that dress. Have fun with friends. Go mingle. Let him see how much you don't need him. He'll realize what he lost. It says Sage. Whether it's you or your person, you're dealing with someone who has some sort of mystical or magical abilities here. Someone could be like a mage, someone who's like let's give me magician energy. Or someone that's like a master manifester. And if it's a sage, it's like a male masculine energy. Your person does have some sort of spiritual gifts or abilities here, but this card is supposed to be here. Yeah, we have the electric, creative expression. This isn't even supposed to be in this deck. Yeah, creative expression. You guys have been called to definitely express yourself creatively. I said it could be singing, dancing, painting, writing, I don't know, makeup. People express themselves in their clothes, take it as it resonates, but excuse me. Definitely your person, if you're spiritual, you have some sort of gifts, so does your person too. Let them actually come to the knowing of this. But whoever they are, they definitely like you. Yeah. We have wizard. Yeah, it just further confirms it. Yeah, if you have special gifts or abilities or powers, like you're like a master manifester where if you think of something, you can make it manifest in the 3D. Your person has similar things going on, but the thing is, like, maybe they're not tapped in. I know a lot of people are starting to wake up to their twin flame, their soulmate connections, but once again, we can't rush it. Even if they do know who you are, say it's like they're stuck in a connection, like, where the third party is their friends or their family or it's like work. They don't have time for you. You can't force them to be ready to just swoop you up in your arms, have that fantasy where there's that nice knight shining armor who comes and rescues you from your trials and tribulations and take you off to a nice faraway land where you could just go and relax and be a wife. But you can't rush that. Yeah. But they definitely have some sort of special abilities with the wizard card being here. Yeah. This is someone who's just as good as manifesting as you are here. And they're also a CEO. Be some sort of boss, some sort of, also getting master manifestor. But I'm getting sort of boss, CEO, someone who could be doing very well. Traveler, secret love, hot nerd. Yeah, you can do it. Someone's like a hot nerd, or they have like some sort of secret love for you. Or this could be how you feel towards this person. Take it as resonates. There's some sort of secret love going on here with someone who's like super hot. So the hottie card is here, and we have the hot nerd. So take it as it resonates. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is traveler, admirer, queen, and then air, lover, and then the shadow queen. We got a lot of energy. I'll take it. Earth. We have traveler. There's definitely some sort of distance going on, whether it's physical or emotional. Yeah, there is some sort of distance. But once again, it's because of whatever the heck has happened in the past. I feel like if you didn't allow it, your person allowed it. You both had lessons you both need to learn before you guys could reunite together. So if it hasn't happened yet, it's because of that. Someone's still learning lessons, but it's going to happen eventually. Just give it time. Don't rush it. Admirer. But you do have a secret admirer. Queen. Like I told you before, Miss Tay, girl, but this definitely goes with you, girl. You are definitely a queen. But one thing about a queen is she stays on her throne. She does not beg. She does not go looking or searching or pleading for people to come marry her. The queen knows her worth. She stays on her throne and rules gracefully. Let the menses come to you. The right man will see you for the queen you are and come running. Because I said there is someone who is admiring you. Let him come. Whoever this person is. We have air. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. You could be this sign, or you could be dealing with someone who is this sign. We have lover, and then we have shadow queen. That could have been the choice before. It could have been between some sort of queen and a shadow queen. Honestly, that's sort of distance is because maybe someone could have chosen a shadow queen. It could be, like I said, a lover, someone's girlfriend, wife, someone who's like a third party who they were messing with. It could be, I don't know, someone's friend or something like that who's hating on the connection. It doesn't have to literally be romantic. I'm just giving you examples. No problem, girl. Look, that's why I do what I do. I'm here to help every soul I come into contact with. If I don't do that, then I'm definitely an awful tarot reader and I need to stop. Bottom of the deck, it says Earth. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. This is the signs you could be dealing with. Or maybe you could be an Earth sign. Or both of you guys could have some sort of strong Earth placement. Take it as resonates. Okay, let's get messages of love. A messages of love oracle deck. This is definitely heavy love focused thing going on here. Mend. I want to fix our connection. Yeah. For a lot of you guys, someone's coming to mend something. Yeah, if someone wants to fix the connection, like I said, you'll be knowing who this person is. And when they do come, you guys should be focusing on forgiveness, compassion, understanding, love, you know, trying to move forward, no longer holding on to grudges, or I'm not sure if it's regret or shame or guilt. Those are all lower energies that will keep you weighed down and stop you from manifesting all your blessings. What else do you have for my superstars? We have soul tie. It says, I always feel connected to you. Definitely. That's why someone could be wanting to fix this connection. We also have space. I need more time to think. Like I said, this will come together in divine timing. Some of them, they're still working on themselves. They're still thinking about this. They're still trying to figure themselves out, whatever you want to call it. Give it time. But I know they do have a soul tie with you. Like I said, they could be waking up to this connection. And like I said, maybe they're even starting to understand their own abilities. If this is someone who, like, possibly thinks a bit more logically, maybe they're starting to wrap their head around, that there's more than just the physical. She has her friend doing the chaos magic. Girl, so you're someone who is spiritual like myself? Is that a question? Like, that's my question. You are spiritual like me, so you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, I don't have to keep it, like, on the 3D surface with you, do I? Says guilty. She has her friend doing the chaos magic. Yeah, okay. Pretty much all the magic that's going to be going on this year, with it being the year of 8, like, you shouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, you shouldn't have to worry about it, because pretty much what's going on is whatever people are sending out this year, especially, they're going to be getting back tenfold. So say if there's someone sending, like, the death magic or the love magic or the sex magic or the earth magic or the moon magic or the money magic, whatever magic it is, it's going to be coming back to that person. So don't even worry. If this has been someone who's been interfering in a connection like yours, everything will work out how it's supposed to. As I told you, it's like someone is going to be coming back to you wanting to fix things, if this does resonate with you. So don't feel bad. All this time where you guys have been apart, you had lessons you need to learn, your person had lessons they needed to learn, and watching y'all come together, you're going to be much stronger. Y'all see why everything happened the way it happened. It says guilty. I feel pain for the damage I have caused you. But it want to come in the reverse. I'm not sure how it resonates here. Someone could not be feeling guilty, or so I want to come in the reverse. Take it as resonates. What else got it for the Superstar Collective? Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. This is what someone's wanting. Remember I told you guys earlier, like, the example I gave you, someone could be dating outside the race or something like that. I thought that's definitely be going on. Maybe some of them, I said, they're going to be the generational curse, or whether be the first person in the family to date someone who is not the same race as everyone else in their family. New chapter. I'm trying to move on. Yeah, someone is definitely trying to move on here. Like I told you, there's a new chapter, a new space coming. That's that threshold. An opportunity will be presented to everyone, because everyone's been claiming, like, we want this job, or we want the promotion, or we want this love. God's going to say, okay, you know what? Y'all been asking for it. Y'all been praying for it. Here's an opportunity. He's going to put it right there for you guys, even guide you. And pretty much whatever you've been wanting, this will be an opportunity for you guys to get it if you guys go after it. And if it's not you who needs to go after it, then it's going to be a person. Take it as it resonates. We have disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Give us sort of disagreements before. This could be what you could be saying to your person or what your person could be saying to you. Maybe y'all had some sort of disagreements, some sort of arguments. Yeah. Someone feels like they just don't, the other person doesn't understand them. What else for the Superstar Collective? Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Yeah. As I told you, that's why this reading here is riddled with like love all throughout the reading. For some of you guys, this is someone who's no longer going to be holding back anymore. Someone could possibly even be telling you, I love you. Take it as it resonates. Someone's just been holding back, feeling like they need more time. But now I feel like they definitely want to start some sort of new chapter with you. Understanding. Yeah, I see your side of the story. Someone I said possibly you guys had disagreements before, but now it's like after having some sort of time apart, reflecting, someone saying that I understand. I see your part of the story now. Someone starting to understand you better. Maybe they thought you were a bit weird or crazy or I don't know. You needed your vitamins. But it's like someone's starting to understand, oh wait, you're not crazy. I told you this would be someone who's just very, very like extremely logical. Maybe you'd be someone who's a bit more on the spiritual side, or you could be a bit more emotional. The person is just a lot more, not emotional. But they're starting to understand you better. Runner. I don't want to run anymore. This is someone who definitely ran away from this connection. Someone ran away from this connection, maybe because it was too intense. Maybe because the feelings they felt for you, they never felt it before. It was something very strong, and maybe it just scared them. Like I said, maybe it's someone who just wasn't ready for the connection. They had lessons that they needed to learn. You had lessons you needed to learn. So that's why this person ran away. They just weren't ready. They weren't confident enough. Neglected. I failed to give you what you needed. There's someone who's saying they definitely did not give you what you needed at the time. They neglected you. Maybe they never paid attention to you. Or they give you the silent treatment, which has been a very common theme for gyms. We've been getting the silent treatment and we don't even know why. So girl, I'm right there with you. I don't know. The worst part is I don't even know who my masculine energy is. Like, I'm not sure about you. You know who your person is. Girl, I've had so many men who things have worked out or things could have worked out, but they did not. And I don't know why. It could have been someone who was back in originally where I'm from in Oklahoma. It could be someone here in California. It could be someone who I was dating back when I used to be a hoe. It could be someone who who I used to date actually for real, and I was trying to settle down. I don't even know who the masculine energy is, if I'm being so honest. So you're lucky. You know who yours is, girl. Be very proud that you know at least who your masculine is. I still don't know who mine is. And I'm still trying to figure out. And God's just telling me, don't worry. He'll let himself be known when it's time. I don't know why I told y'all that. I'm so sorry. That was just a wild tangent. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Yeah, it says the stress from this situation is draining them. I said this is why they're possibly being called to take a step back with that space. Someone who just needs a bit more time to get themselves together. Yeah. This will happen when it's supposed to happen. Reunion. It says reunion. We will always come back to each other. Yep. Definitely. You and your person, y'all come back when you're all meant to. I said it really just depends on when the master wants to get his butt over here. But it's shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. This is what I was telling you before. Maybe they felt a bit insecure because maybe you brought a mirror up to them. Say if you guys are like soulmates or twin flames, you are literally going to hold a mirror up to them in regards to what they need to work on. And maybe that's what triggered this person. That's what could have scared them away. Maybe you reminded them of part of the parts of themselves that they needed to heal. Maybe I said for us young guys, like we like to stand authentically in our truth, and that can be like, scary to people because like I said, some people like, wearing the mask. They're more comfortable pretending to be something they're not. A lot of us Jones, we don't fake it. Because like I said, we're like the queen or king of swords. We're very direct. This is who I am. This is what I want. I like you. And we're very like blunt with it. Some people, like I said, they like to play games and, try to be something they're not, and that's what I thought like your person could have possibly been before. And they ran away because, like I said, they were scared because maybe they thought you were weird or you were a lot to handle. It's because, like I said, they had lessons they need to learn. They had a shadow side that they had to work on. Their ego got in the way of this connection, or their fear got in the way of this connection. And it happens in soulmate and twin flame connections. That's why, sometimes, we both grow apart or we'll both grow together. It just happens. Okay. What other cards? It does. Girl. What else did it for my Superstar Collective? Tay, I'm so glad I got you here, girl, because you're really keeping me like entertained just by talking to me. You know us Gems, we love communication, girl. What else did it for my Superstar Collective? We have Deep Knowing. This is literally that intuition card that I was telling you guys about earlier. You guys know what you need to do, like that owl. You guys have intuition. You guys have wisdom here. It's something that you definitely know that you need to do. Whatever this is for you. You already know. Between worlds. Yeah. This is someone who's like I told you before. It's like this is like them trying to cross that threshold. Let me see where that card is. I believe it's at the top of the deck. Yeah. This gives me between two worlds. This gives me crossing the threshold. There's opportunity for change, for growth, for something to happen here. But it's like someone has to actually choose to take that extra step and go the extra mile. That's what's blocking this connection. That's why things haven't moved forward. Someone's still caught in between the two, still trying to decide yay or nay. Do I want this or not? Am I ready for it? Am I going to be good? Or, it's like someone's so caught up in fear where like they're blocking themselves from that new thing. It's like, look at that, the difference. One of them is old, comfortable, boring, nothing new there. Meanwhile, it's like a whole new world, but maybe it's a bit scary to this person. Maybe they're so used to seeing the world in black and white, and now there's like all these new colors, and maybe it could be a bit overwhelming to someone here. But that's why I feel like someone's trying to figure out is if they're ready for this change, like they claimed they wanted. Happy. If they do, though, they're going to be happy. At the bottom of the deck, this is someone pretty much debating on whether or not they want to go towards their happiness. Because in order to actually go towards whatever you're wanting, whatever new change or happiness looks like for you, it's going to require some amount of uncomfortability because you never had it before. Maybe it's a healthy connection where you guys aren't toxic or cheating or lying. Or maybe it's like something where it's like, I don't know, it could be a job that you never like had before, but you always wanted. But it's like maybe you have to travel a lot, or maybe you have to, I don't know, do something that you never done before, like speak in front of a bunch of people. Maybe you guys have to work privately at home or something like that. In order to get what you want, you actually go and, into the unknown. Try something new. Go into, into that, into the unknown and try something that maybe you're scared to do. Heck, the worst you can do is make a fool out of yourself. At least you can say you tried. What else? What else? One final card before I go to a different deck, and then I'll close it out, I think. Yeah, I'll close it out after that. With one more deck. If it'll come out. Chopwood. Yeah, Chopwood is giving me, there's someone who has some sort of work they need to do. If these haven't come together, it's because there's someone who I feel needs to start hopping to it. They've been delaying, dragging their feet. As I said, being slow to change or go through whatever this thing is here. Someone needs to chop wood, pick up the pace. Come on, let's get going. I was also giving me possibly clean up their house. Do a bit of, it's summer now, it's not spring anymore. But I was going to say do a bit of spring cleaning, but start moving your feet. because this opportunity won't be here forever. If you want it, like, I don't know, I'm hearing either piss or get off the pot. But either you want it or you don't want it. Like, it really is, for once, cut and dry, black and white. For once, it really is that simple. Do you not want it, or do you want it? Bottom of deck is literally new life. You can't make this up. Do you want your new life or not? Do you want your happiness or not? And this is literally the energy. Or not. Do you want this or not? That's what you're needing to do here. Ask yourself, do you want it or not? Yeah. I guess I'll get one more deck and then I'll close it out. I have one. Oh. Which animal spirit guides the best help out my superstar collective during this time? Which animal spirit guide? Literally. Goes right into the message. Oh, I love this. One more, just for funsies. Ow, Scorpion. Okay. So, at the bottom of the deck is the Earthworm. The Earthworm is Earth energy. It talks about pretty much during this time, you guys are going to be starting out something new. If you guys actually go and take that, that leap into the unknown, you're going to be starting something new. We're going to be a novice. Whether it be a new job, a new relationship, whatever it is. Maybe it's new love that you never had before. Whatever it is, it's new, and you're going to be a novice in it. But the thing is, you're being called to speak up. Risk embarrassment at this time. Because some people say that the novice eyes actually adds more insight, because it's like the unbiased opinion hasn't been tainted or influenced by others because you're the new guy or the new girl, where you're just kind of like the fresh pair of eyes, can see things clearly. So kind of don't be afraid to speak up in this new situation that you're going to be in here. Fire ant. If you get like a bit of a, how can I say this, irritation or anger or frustration kind of like pops up on you unexpectedly, you need to spend some sort of time alone, or possibly have a walk at night to help you cool down. One of the two. Yeah, speak up and definitely spend some time alone if you're frustrated or things around you are pissing you off. Like, to have a walk at night. Literally, me and this one girl were talking about that. Sometimes we just go on walks like around the park or whatever, because we love nature and stuff. We're the odd ones. But anyway, we have Beaver. The Beaver is like very amazing energy. For the Beaver card, it's like you're a sight for sore eyes. When people see you, it's like people get excited because, like, say like the Beaver energy is someone who doesn't initiate a task, but once you guys do get started, you do not stop until the final task is complete. So a lot of you guys could be providing people with some sort of, I don't know, stability, whether it be a home or a job or money. So keep that in mind. What's going to help you guys is doing a lot of selfless service. So one thing I've been doing a lot lately is giving people tarot readings for free who are around in my area, who I bump into on the daily, who I'm close with, who I kind of know, or associates of mine. But that's how I give my selfless service. It's actually been doing a lot of wonders for people. Why am I surprised? I mean, I've been doing this for so long. I've only had nothing but positive feedback. Let me give myself more credit. Like I said earlier, I'm amazing. I'm incredible. Why wouldn't my readings be so amazing? Why wouldn't they help out another lost soul or give them confirmation? I mean, it's only natural. Anyways, positive affirmations, positive affirmations. Definitely work on that during this time. We have Bat. The Bat card talks about you guys are going to be starting a brand new chapter. And for you guys, I feel like whatever it is, it's like the Bat card goes back into what I was saying earlier, how you guys are very intuitive. The Bat can see things at night. So it also has I think it's called echolocation, or it's like it can do like this screeching noise thing where it can pretty much get a feel for where everything is at. I thought that's kind of what's going on with you guys. You guys possess some sort of ability where you guys can see what is going to prosper and what is going to fall apart in due time. So you guys are being called to definitely go towards the new, start a brand new chapter, whatever that is for you guys. And whatever it is, say like you need help starting this, watch the sunrise. Definitely. Sorry. Watch the sunrise. Definitely. Yeah. We also have the frog card being present. The frog card talks about during this time you're going to be definitely need to spend more time with water. Because with the frog card being here, you're going to be called to not carry so much weight on your shoulders, whether it's physical weight like a heavy backpack or if it's like emotional expectations or something like that. During this time, you guys shouldn't be carrying anything too heavy. If that's causing you a lot of stress or feeling you to be burdened or way down or to give you anxiety or have you unsure, you need to be getting rid of that. Whatever it is, it could be expectations, it could be literally physical work that you have to do. But that's part of the blockage. That's part of what I told you again in the beginning with that storm card. That's why things are calling for pretty much calling to be taken out of your life because there's some things that do not align that are holding you back. They're blocking you. They're stopping you. So during this time, you're being called to definitely make sure you're not carrying more than you can bear. The frog doesn't do well when it's carrying too much weight on its back. Yeah. As well as you definitely need to be spending a lot of time with water. So drinking more water. Matter of fact, what do I do with it? I had it here somewhere. I think I had it here somewhere. Okay, I guess I may have imagined it, but I was going to say let's take a sip of water together. Hold on. Oh, here it is. So I know it is somewhere. You guys definitely need to be spending more time with water, so let's drink some water right now. Drinking more water. Actually, spending time near a lake, an ocean, a beach, or something. But definitely water, or maybe taking more longer showers. But water is definitely going to be helping you out during this time of you trying to let go towards the new, and get yourself ready for it mentally, emotionally. You know, that's what this energy and time is for. Because we have the owl card here yet again. There's something coming to you guys. The owl card talks about there's some sort of blessing coming to you, whether it be in material or spiritual form. So for a lot of you guys, like I told you, there's a great change coming because you asked for it. But when it comes, are you going to be ready to receive it? That's what the offering card was about earlier. Some of you guys have to actually give up something to actually get something that you want. Maybe if you guys want a relationship, you have to get rid of an old one. Or maybe if you want to, actually make time for this new job, or like at least myself, for example. We're about to start college. So the thing is, we're about to start it again. And the thing is, like, so we have to create space for it. So we have to cut out certain things or actually rearrange certain things in our life. Like I don't have time for boys at this time. Well, I won't in August. That's when school officially starts. So I'm kind of preparing myself for it by making sure things don't interfere with my college schedule that's going to be happening here. But I'm sacrificing some of my other activities so that I can have a successful future. It's kind of like that. You guys have to sacrifice something to get what you claim you want. Whether it be a certificate saying that you graduated, or a relationship, or a job, or whatever. These are just examples. Lastly, we have the Scorpion card here. The Scorpion talks about definitely someone who's very serious or about the work, as well as someone who tends to, isolate themselves. They don't have too many friends. They do have a few, but not too many. Because I said they prioritize work more than anything. But with the Scorpion card being here, it's like there's something that kind of made you feel like you got burned in the past. You're being called to open up about whatever that situation is that made you feel like you kind of got the raw end of the deal, and actually speak up about it so that you guys can be your fierce but fun, free self that everyone knows you for. So definitely speak up about what you're feeling. Which once again ties into Cancer. Cancer is one of the most emotional signs. Everyone's going to be feeling a lot of different things. Express your emotions in a healthy way. Talk about them. Say, I don't know, what you did made me feel really uncomfortable. And I don't know, it just maybe, oh, it's like how I told my second love, my ex. He said like the cats. He literally had these black cats or these gray and black cats. I told him he was calling them like monkeys. And I said literally earlier today, or I think it was yesterday, I told him like, it makes me uncomfortable that you call these black cats like monkeys, because that's something that, it has to do with like my, race, and as how I took it. I know it probably didn't make a lot of sense to him, but I broke it down to him, and he's like, "Oh, I just say that because they're jumping around everywhere." And you know, I didn't take too much offense to it, but I was like, that just made me feel some type of way. That's that Scorpio energy. It's talking about situations that make you feel something, and you don't have to be screaming and yelling and you just gotta express it in a healthy way. And if you can, try to do it in, a calm manner. Let's not hurt anyone's feelings. Your feelings matter, but so does your person's or whoever you're talking to, friends, family, coworkers. Everyone's feelings are important. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of your Oracle reading here, my superstars. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's what's my channel to a bigger audience. Y'all know I love all that amazing jazz, okay? You guys got this. Go towards the new would be my best advice, my own personal advice. Now is go towards the new. Something that you've always been dreaming about here, that you want to do, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, do it, because there's nothing worse than getting older and living in regret, saying, I wonder what would have happened if I would have started my album, or if I would have traveled to that location, or if I actually would have told the guy how I felt, or tell the girl how I felt. It's actually trying everything. I heard that Shakira song from Zootopia. That try everything, try everything, do. Don't be afraid to try everything, even if you might fail. Try it. But yeah, this is the end of your reading. So this being said, goodbye, my superstars.